together.
Awesome, because they set the tempo for this game just coming out right away, and you can see by the way they play, they're just very mature and they play really hard, and I think they had a lot of fun playing together, which is really cool to see. So I know that Aliyah was waiting all year long to be able to play with Z, and and just kind of feed off each other, and so I saw a lot of smiles out there and high fives with the whole team, not just them, but the whole team. I mean, they do a really good job together. Well, it's setting the tempo. I mean, and we should be setting the tempo all the time defensively, because that's our bread and butter. It's always been what we're going to be really great at doing, because playing defense is hard work. You're going to have to work hard to be able to play good defense. And so, you saw in the second quarter we let up defensively, and so, that wasn't good, and then they caught back up, and then the third quarter, 9 points. So defense and paying attention to that, no matter what the score is always going to be important. And I from the beginning, I knew that Moss was going to be probably one of our best freshmen, just because she came from a really good high school coach, a very defensive-oriented high school coach. I mean, he really pushed her and pushed their team to be great. And then she played AAU for the same guy, and he was a great coach. And defense was their, must for them. And so I'm really excited for her, because I think that by the time the conference comes, she'll be very comfortable in what she's doing out there. You can tell she is, and we need her now, her size. I mean, we wanted her size when we had Tolu and we had Fifi, but now it's a must. Right when she goes out of the game, I mean, our size goes down big time. I mean, we gotta stay injury free. That would be first. Mm-hmm. And then we just gotta, like I said, everybody has to give to this team some way or the other in terms of their roles. And the funny thing about it now, their roles have changed. And so now we're replaying what they need to do. People have to step up differently now that we don't have Tolu, now that we don't have Fifi. Those are huge shoes to fill. And so we just gotta, I talked about December. We just got to take care of one game at a time in December. We are not worried about January or February or March at all. We just got to take care of December, get really a lot better in December. We have a lot of practice days now in December. I think that's really going to help us.
I think it's always good to have Z on the court. She makes everybody around her better, and she was able to, attack gaps and give me some open shots. So, of course, I love that. But just having her on the offensive and defensive end helps us out a lot. It helps us out a lot because our defense always creates our offense. And I think we're a defensive-minded team. So when we can start out a game and hold somebody to 3 points, that kind of gets our energy going, that gets us going, and then we're able to knock down shots on the other end. And that gives us a little, leeway and a little wiggle room, to make mistakes down the stretch. Not that we want to make mistakes, but like we talked about in the second quarter, they went on a little run. They scored, 17 points, I think it was. So if we didn't hold them to 3 in that first quarter, then it's a way closer game. I think that's just something we'll go about day by day. Just approaching every game with the mentality that we need to work hard and ultimately win the game. But it's just a game by game thing. I think the biggest thing for us is not to get hung up on, we lost 4 games, or even that, we won the game. Like, we need to move on to the next game, focus on whatever is ahead of us.
I just think we play very well together because we read off each other very well. We've had some time over the past, summer, and then these past 10 days that we had off to really just, work hard together and then really start to learn how each other plays. Really just our defense and communicating with each other on defense, where we are. Coach Abe was in the huddles talking about how we need to play better defense and not be so lazy, get relaxed. So we just came out and then started playing harder, talking to each other better, communicating on defense, and then our defense created our offense. So I feel like as a freshman, she's playing really hard. She's giving us a lot of great minutes out there, and she's giving us everything that she has every single second that she's on the court. So, she's doing her part, and she's doing it well.